My name is Amber Grimes, and I'm a music executive. I'm currently the head of creative at Capital Music Group. What made me want to be an executive, when I was I think I was maybe 12, I went to Lil Bow Wow's Puppy Love video shoot with my mom. She did all of Dave Meyers, the hair for Dave Meyers videos back then. And I went on the set, and I thought I was going to be excited to see Bow Wow, which I was. But I was more excited when I was on the set and I got to see Dave Meyers yelling at everybody. I was like, I want to do what he does. Not that I wanted to yell at everyone, but he was executing. If he had a vision, he was telling people where to go, how to move, what to do, and they were making it happen. He was making everything tick. And for me, that was a huge moment, an eye-opening moment for me to get to see what I could be. And at that point, I know that he was a director, but I just wanted to be the person that ran things. And this is how it turned out. It turned into being a music executive because I wanted to run things in music. How important is financial freedom? It's very important. Financial freedom has different definitions to everybody. There's different amounts where people feel free. Financial freedom to me is about being in control. Being in control of your finances, being in control of your life choices, and most importantly, being in control of how you respond to things that you can't control. I've been there before when you get in a car accident and you're like, how am I gonna take care of this? I don't have this, I have bills to pay, my whole day is ruined. And getting to a point when something happens like that and there's nothing you can do about it, you go, all right, let me call my insurance company, I'll report it, let me get a rental car, I gotta go on about my day. It is that reduction of stress because you can handle the things in life that you need to handle or that you have to handle. And it's that feeling like you get to handle them, not like it's a burden on you. That's being financially free to me. It's incredibly important to have representation of women in business. A lot of people have representation, but I think it's really about the not putting women in the closet anymore. Not saying that somebody's your right hand and hiding your hand behind your back. It's not the representation of women. It is the showing off of us right now, and the bigging us up and the putting us on the stage and pushing us to the front. That's really important, and us pushing ourselves to the front. I think there have been times where women have wanted so badly to be behind the camera, and I think it's just as important for us to be in front of as it is behind, and not to feel like you're doing too much because we need to see you. As I said before, the only way that another young girl can say, I want to be that, is if she sees you doing it. So when I looked at Oprah on TV, I said, I want to do that. I don't care what she's doing. I want to be like her. And so representation is so important so that people can see what they can be, what they're capable of. My favorite woman in business right now, for sure, is Bozoma St. John. She's my favorite because she is exactly who she says she is. She is exactly the person that she represents on her social media, where some of us, that's the only place you may be able to see her. And there are a lot of women who speak about women's empowerment, and I think that we do really need to lead that conversation. Yes, men need to empower women, but it makes it a hell of a lot harder when women aren't empowering women and women are not supporting women. And she is 100% a supporter of women, and just a kind soul. And I care a lot more about the type of person somebody is, more than I care about what they do, but she also gets it done. And I would love to give an honorable mention to Miss Ricky Hughes. I think there's a lot of women behind the camera who don't get enough credit, and she has produced now all of the most incredible stand-ups that just recently came out for Dave Chappelle, and she holds it down for him, and he's a legend. And she's a legend for being able to stand next to him and make something like 846 happen, and him to trust her. And so she is also a huge supporter of women, so I want to give that love back to her because I think she's incredible. What I would tell my younger self about business and finances is to not be afraid. Don't be afraid of money. I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of people have a fear of money. in so many ways, and most of it is that they don't want to talk about it, and that's so harmful to women in business, where we do have to worry about getting paid as much, or when we should be getting paid more than our counterparts or our peers, and holding tight what you're making. Do you know what to do with the stock that you were given? Do you know what to do with your Vanguard account? Do you know what a 401k actually is? Don't be embarrassed, because pretending like you know and not knowing does everyone a disservice, but most importantly you. So not to be afraid to ask questions and to say I don't know, and to tell somebody this is how much I make, because I want to know how much you make, and then I want to look at it and say, you know what, we both need to burst through that door and ask for more. One thing I would want to change in the world of business, the glass ceiling thing is silly to me. There have been so many women before us that have kicked it down, it's shattered, it's broken, and I would love for young girls to come into the business with the energy that they can do anything, not that they can do this much and then they're gonna be stopped by something. But if you work hard enough, you can make a hole and get through it. I don't know what this tale is, but I would like to completely end the glass ceiling and let young women know that they can do it. And whether they run into obstacles or not, I think everybody in business does, they won't already have that mindset that there was something that they can't get across. They'll just believe they can do it, and they should be able to run right through that shit.